Good evening, this is Tim with another weather briefing concerning the winter storm set to impact the Northland this weekend into early next week. Currently, the National Weather Service in Duluth, Minnesota has issued a winter weather advisory in effect from midnight tonight until 6 p.m. Saturday for the following counties in Minnesota: Coaching, Itasca, Cass, Crow Wing, Aitkin, Carleton, Pine, St. Louis, Lake, and Cook, and in Wisconsin, Douglas, Bayfield, Ashland, Iron, Burnett, Washburn, Sawyer, and Price. A winter storm watch will then go into effect from Saturday evening through Monday afternoon for all of northern Minnesota and northwest Wisconsin. Looking at the water vapor satellite imagery early this evening, we see a large trough of low pressure across the western U.S. The surface and upper level area of low pressure continue to spin over the central and northern Rockies, with some additional energy across the southern Rockies. The northern Rockies low will track into the northern plains through Saturday night, while the southern Rockies low lifts into Missouri by Saturday night and Sunday. Looking at the radar imagery, excuse me here while I adjust the camera real quick. Radar late this afternoon across the northern plains shows the first stage of this winter storm as precipitation is spreading northeastward. Most of the precip is generally light, with some heavier pockets of sleet and freezing rain noted across portions of North Dakota. The darker greens and yellows are indicative of somewhat heavier precipitation. Looks like eastern South Dakota also seeing some bursts of some heavier sleet and or freezing rain late this afternoon. Looks like this precipitation will make it into the Twin Ports of Duluth Superior late tonight, most likely after midnight. Before midnight we could see some fog along with some drizzle or freezing drizzle in the Twin Ports vicinity, so be aware of that, but the main precipitation should hold off until after midnight. Snow, sleet, freezing rain, and rain, a whole potpourri of precipitation, what fun, will fall Saturday into Saturday night. The heaviest precipitation looks to occur Saturday evening into overnight Saturday. We should see a lull on Sunday, and then depending on what that second storm does that develops in Missouri Sunday and Monday, and how that tracks and evolves later this weekend will determine how much additional snow we'll see across northern Minnesota and northwest Wisconsin from Sunday night into Monday. Jury is still out right now what that secondary low is going to do, but it's certainly something to keep an eye on. That's all for now. You can stay informed by checking out my weather blog, timsweatherblog.blogspot.com, and I may do another video presentation this evening or sometime during the weekend, but check my weather blog, as I will likely update that more often than making video, but I may do another one or two as the system continues to evolve. Thanks for viewing, and again, winter weather advisory for the Twin Ports in effect from midnight tonight until 6 p.m. Saturday, and then a winter storm watch for Saturday evening through Monday afternoon. It's going to be a interesting storm, and in my 18 years of weather forecasting and just following the daily weather patterns and trends, I've never seen two storms, the one that we had during Christmas and the one that we're going to get this weekend. They're almost identical, and they're almost hitting at the exact same time. Excuse me, which is pretty rare. I don't know, it's pretty bizarre when you think about it. We'll see what happens though this weekend. I don't think it's going to be anything like the Christmas storm in terms of how much snow, rain, and ice that this storm this weekend produces, but still going to be a pretty potent system, and it could cause a lot of travel difficulties across northern Minnesota and northwestern Wisconsin. Thank you for viewing, and have a good night.